welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about my 2020 goals, what I am doing leading up to my wedding that is in 5 months, which is crazy. I'm getting married June 20th, and so many of you guys have been asking me like what my workout plan is going to be, what I'm going to be doing leading up to the wedding and everything like that. So I thought I'd do a sit down video, chat with you guys what my specific goals are for this year, what I'm going to be doing leading up to the big day. If you do like these type of videos, please give this one a thumbs up so I know, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video with me, and let's just get into it. I think it's really important to just be realistic. So many times, I know so many people reach out to me and look like, I need to lose 20 pounds in a month, or I need to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, and you just need to plan better, and you need to understand being realistic is so important, and making sure that what you're doing to get to where you want to be is sustainable. Like if you're doing something that is significantly like draining your energy, if you are doing something that is making you unhappy, it's taking all of your time away from you, that's not sustainable. So you need to take a step back and reevaluate. And my mindset of fitness and health and where I'm at right now is so rewarding because I don't feel stressed about making crazy changes this year. I just want to get better. I want to be better. I want to be a better person. I want to be better within my workouts. I want to be stronger. And those are the types of goals that I kind of have for myself this year. My goals aren't only aesthetic anymore. Like I'm not only basing my goals and my routine and everything based off of what I look like. It's based off of my energy, how I'm feeling. Am I productive? How can I become more productive? Can I clean up my nutrition a little bit more? Can I eliminate some processed foods in my diet that I don't necessarily need? How can I plan better? Like those are different things that I'm really going to be focusing on this year, and I'm so excited to do so because it just makes your life and the quality of your life so much better. So the first thing that I want to talk about is whenever someone has a goal and they're trying to figure out how they want to get to that goal, the first thing a lot of people do is start literally researching whatever the newest fad diet is, whatever the quickest way to get there is, a ton of quick fixes. And I want to like start off this video by saying I'm not doing any of that. I do not believe in quick fixes. I do not believe in fad diets. I believe in sustainability. So what you can do for a long period of time. I'm not going to be eliminating sugar out of my diet completely. I'm not going to be doing no carb, low carb, low fat, no fat. I'm not doing any of that because I am a firm believer in having a balanced diet. So when it comes to my nutrition, I'm going to be focusing on 80% of my nutrition coming from whole foods. So nutrient dense foods, foods that grow from the earth. Nothing processed is within that 80%. It's more so things that have one ingredient. Strawberries, banana, chicken, meat. Like it's just like simple ingredients, things that are natural. 80% of the time I'm focusing on nutrient dense food. 20% of the time I'm going to be allowing myself my cravings. So if I'm craving ice cream, if I want to have a couple of glasses of wine out to dinner with girlfriends, if I want to have a giant bowl of pasta and pizza on the side, I'm gonna do it. You know, I do not believe in restriction. I feel like you need to find a balance within your nutrition, and luckily I've been doing this long enough that I already eat like this, so it's nothing crazy. I view nutrition as sustainable. It needs to be something that you can do pretty much forever. If you can't completely eliminate sugar or ice cream or candy or wine or pizza or cheese or whatever it is out of your diet forever, you need to figure out a way where you can implement those things in moderation into your diet, because you're just going to end up binging one day, and that cycle, it just never stops. Pay attention to serving sizes, pay attention to how much you're eating, pay attention to what it is, everything like that. So for my nutrition, I'm not doing anything extreme. I'm not cutting my calories significantly. I'm not following the next best fad diet. I'm not doing skinny tea where it makes you poop your pants. I'm not doing any of that. For me, I will start counting macros probably next month just to make sure I am eating enough for my goals. I'm the type of person where I don't eat enough because I just maybe I'm not hungry or something. I'm never someone who like really goes over my macros. I'm kind of someone that goes under a little bit. So I will be counting macros just to make sure I'm eating enough for my goals to, you know, gain some more lean muscle. For me specifically, I will be in a slight calorie deficit for a couple of months just to lose a little bit of body fat. The thing is, I'm not trying to be extreme and lose a ton of body fat. I know what's realistic and I'm kind of really content with where my body is right now, so I don't have a ton of changes that I want to make, which is amazing because all my hard work and all of my effort over the last couple of years of creating and maintaining a healthy lifestyle pays off. That's why I always recommend sticking to it and just keep going no matter if you fall off track for a couple of days or what, just get right back into it. So for me, I will start counting macros probably next month just to make sure my nutrition is in line with my goals of leaning out a little bit, losing a little bit of body fat, and then also gaining some lean muscle. I'll probably be focusing on my protein intake as well as my carbs. My body thrives off of protein and carbs together. So I'll be really focusing on those two macros to really just make sure I am giving my body it needs in order for me to feel my best, look my best, be energized on the day of our wedding. So I will start counting macros. I will be sharing just how I count macros and everything. I don't view it as a stressful situation or I'm not crazy about hitting the numbers on the spot every single day. I don't let macro counting like rule my life. I just do it because I want to make sure I'm eating enough for my goals, and that's it. So I'll be focusing on that alongside of just making sure, just like cleaning up my diet a little bit. It's just so easy for me to, as it is for everyone, just to have an extra scoop of ice cream or have an extra slice of pizza when really you don't need it. So just want to clean up my diet for the next couple of months, make sure I'm eating 80% nutrient-dense foods, 20% my favorite things in moderation. Making eating at home a priority again. Cooking meals at home literally is a lifesaver. So I'll be focusing on that, meal prepping, because meal prepping is a great way for you to kind of just stay on track, and you'll have ready to go meals and snacks and everything. So meal prepping is going to be my priority for the next year too. For my body goals of 2020, I am the type of person where I am 100% comfortable in my own skin. I'm 100% comfortable where I'm at right now. The last couple of months of 2020 or 2019, I enjoyed myself. My family was in town. There was extra cookies and just sweets around, and quite honestly, I enjoyed it with no guilt whatsoever. So for my body goals of 2020, there's nothing extreme on my end. I don't have 20 pounds to lose because this is a lifestyle for me. I wake up every single day and put my health first. I prioritize a at least 30-minute workout. I prioritize my nutrition with things in moderation. So I don't feel the need where I need to scramble and have like this crazy transformation in 5.5 months. I am staying with my workout schedule 4 to 5 days a week, at least 2 rest days every single week to make sure I'm giving my body the rest it needs in order to recover so I can hit my workouts hard the next day. I have at least 3 strength training days, 1 leg day, 1 upper body day, and 1 full body strength day. So those strength days, I am pushing the weight. I am challenging my body. This ain't no sissy weight. This is where I'm doing low reps, anywhere from 6 to 8 reps, and heavy, challenging my body. The best way you can progress with your results and your workouts is to make sure you are challenging yourself with the weights used. Do not be afraid to pick up the heavier weights. When you challenge your body more, the more calories that you burn, the more stress you put on your muscle, honestly, within these workouts, the better. Obviously, you need to recover them, but you need to make sure you're putting on more stress onto your muscles in order for them to grow and give you that like lean muscle look. Do not be afraid to lift heavy. I know so many people are like, I don't want to look like the Hulk and blah, blah, blah. Like I'm going to look like the bodybuilder, like this guy right here. And that's not the case. In order for you to grow and in order for you to see results, you need to push yourself within your workout. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So 3 days a week, at least heavy lifting, leg day, upper body day, full body day. I will be focusing on compound exercises at the beginning of those workouts. So I will be doing my deadlifts, my squats, my hip thrusts, my lunges, my push press, my shoulder press, like all of those compound exercises that target and hit more than one muscle group in order for me to continue to lift heavier weights in those exercises. And then of course I will be doing and implementing isolation exercises, so things that only focus on one muscle group, like cable kickbacks or bicep curls, tricep dips, shoulder presses, just different exercises that kind of isolate one muscle group. So I'll be focusing on making sure I'm challenging myself. I feel like the last couple of months of 2019, I was just kind of going through the motions. I wasn't really pushing myself, but these next 5 months, I want to push myself and lift heavy weights. The other 2 days a week, I will be doing full body HIIT workouts. So the EMOMs, the circuits, the full body workouts that you guys see me post a lot over on my Instagram, these have literally changed the game for my body. I feel like I'm a lot more leaner. My muscle tone is just kind of there now, which is so nice. So I feel like the full body HIIT workouts really complement my heavy leg, upper body, and full body days. And it's just allowing me to get like cardio in because my heart rate is up the entire workout. I'm pushing myself. You know, I'm going like balls to the walls over here. I'm going from 0 to 100 in these workouts. I'm really pushing myself, really challenging myself. Heck, I'll even use some days I'll up my weight in different exercises just to challenge myself even more. So that's going to be my workout split leading up to the wedding. The focus of my workouts is going to be effort. I want to make sure I am putting 100% effort into my workouts. Of course, not every day is going to be the best workout ever, and I totally know that, but I want to just walk away from every single workout being like, okay, I tried my best in that workout. So that's what I'm going to be doing with at least, like I said, 2 rest days every single week. I feel like this is a really, really good split for me personally. It works with my schedule. I'm never in the gym longer than an hour. You don't have to be in the gym longer than an hour every single day in order to see results. So you just have to make sure when you get to the gym, you show up and you put in your effort. I know I'm gonna come across days where my motivation is just not there. And even though I have like such a crazy end goal, I'm getting married, I wanna look my best, I wanna feel my best on that day, motivation just isn't gonna always be there. And I talk about this a lot with you guys, that you cannot rely on motivation. You have to be disciplined to show up. If I relied on motivation, I would have quit years ago and I would be nowhere near where I am now. So I rely on discipline to make me show up. If I scheduled in a workout that day, I am getting in a workout that day. You can't let motivation determine if you show up or not. You still show up even if days have no motivation at all. So how I'm going to be tracking my progress leading up to my wedding, I am a firm believer in progress photos. So I took starting photos on January 3rd, I think. I will pop some up right here. And every 4 weeks, I will be taking a new photo in the same pose, same time. I do not believe in the scale. I think this scale is just a number and there is no reason to really stress out over that number. It weighs literally all of your water retention, your bone density, every cell, every hair, your food that you just ate. Like, it just is not a good way to track progress. So I will be taking progress photos, and also I always like to determine my progress based off like my energy levels and how I'm feeling and everything like that. So with my goals leading up to my wedding, just being on top of my workouts, being on top of my nutrition, being just a little bit more strict because, you know, you could be like, oh, I'll have a cookie, it's fine. And then you realize like, okay, my 80-20 turned into like 70-30 today. So just take a step back. I'm not super crazy about it. I don't let like macros and everything drive me up the wall. I don't get obsessive over it. This is a lifestyle for me and it will always be a lifestyle for me. So even though it's literally the biggest day of my life in 5.5 months or 5 months from now, I'm not going to let like little things stress me out that don't need to be stressing me out at all. So yeah, I'm pretty much viewing 2020 as sustainable as possible. I'm just making sure my workouts are challenging. I'm challenging myself. I'm progressing in every single one of my workouts. I'm hitting them hard. I'm cleaning up my nutrition a little bit, really enforcing the 80-20 rule, just making sure that a majority of the time I am fueling my body with nutrient-dense foods. And then when it comes to counting macros, I'll be really focused on that, just making sure I'm eating enough for my goals of gaining lean muscle and then losing a little bit of body fat, nothing too crazy. So I will be doing everything in my power now, which I already do anyway, to make sure my workouts are in check, my nutrition is in check, my water intake's in check, my sleep, everything. This is something that I do every day anyway, but I'm just kind of more focused on the end goal as of now. I hope you guys like this video. I'm so excited for 2020. It's gonna be such an amazing year and I can't wait to bring you guys along the journey. I will probably be filming most of my workouts for you guys. I'll be sharing them on YouTube. I'll share full days of eating, everything like that leading up to my wedding, just so you guys can just see more of the process and everything, because I know it helps you guys too, and I'm so happy to help any way I can. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video. I will see you guys next time.